X equals 1 and 1. No, wait.
What does this add up to? Let's just go through it in pieces here. What's
1 and 1
5, 6?
sixth.
So yeah, all right, you're doing mixed numbers, which that's probably what they're telling you. I was sort of hoping you would leave it like this and then multiply both sides by a half, but like you said, you're probably doing something different. So okay, so let's do a problem like you were talking about. Let's just reset here. 3x minus 5, well, you're doing it this way. 4/5 equals 1 and 1/2. Does that look like something you would do in your
Yeah.
class? Okay. All right. So to solve this, you have to add 4/5 to both sides. How are you adding a mixed number and a fraction together at this point? What is your teacher showing you to do?
It can be either like a mixed number or improper fraction.
Right. So I would tell you to do like if you want to know what the like best way to do it long term, it's improper fractions. It's not to write mixed numbers. So that means your common denominator is 10 here. That means it's 15 over 10 plus 8 over 5
Okay.
and so on here. So um, this becomes 23 over 10. Now this is a little bit odd here. The 3 is actually a 3 over 1, and you want to multiply by the reciprocal.
Yeah, I know that.
Great. And so this becomes 23 over 30, and then sometimes you've got to reduce. Sometimes. Okay. Um, does this make sense? Can I give you a problem like this to try?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go 2x minus 4/7 equals 1 and 1/3. This one's a little bit more difficult than the last one, but give that a try, please. I'll have the answer available whenever you're ready for it.
Um, X equals 17/21.
You definitely have the right bottom number. So it's 4/7 plus 4/3. What did you get for that?
Um, I got 34/21.
So there's the issue. Yeah. So you in these you tend to diagonally multiply. So it's 12. 3 times 4 is 12. 7 times 4 is 28. Your mistake is probably in there somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
So you tend to multiply like I said diagonally on these. And then you have 2x equals 40 over 21. And then you multiply by 1/2. X equals 20 over 21. Okay, you ready to try another one?
Yeah.
All right, let's go x plus 2 and 1/3 equals -5/6. And I'm sorry, let me put a 3 there. Let me put 3 there.
1 3/54.
Off again here. So and I would recommend converting this to an improper fraction here. Did you do
I
that?
did. Yeah.
Okay. When you subtract 7/3 from both sides, you've got to get a common denominator, which is 6 and 6. Is that what you have?
No, I made them into 18.
Okay, now that works. That works. Let's do that. Now that's not the best, like you're looking for the least common denominator. The common denominator also works. So if you go 18 and 18, we'll do that. So that's minus 15 and minus 42. That gives you minus 57 over 18. But
Mm-hmm.
then you've got this 3x equals that.
I
And
got
you're,
there.
okay, you're multiplying by 1/3.
Yep.
Pre-reduce here, don't multiply. Minus 57 is divisible by 3. It's 19. If you really want to, you can multiply across, but you still have to you have to reduce both by 3. It's better if you can see that, oh yeah, 3 goes into 57. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, I just didn't reduce.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so let's try a few more here. Let's go 1/4 x minus 2 1/2 equals 5. Give this a try, please.
Seven and 1/2.
The that's so 1/4 x equals 7.5 or 7 1/2. How do you deal with when you have a fraction in front? Do you remember how to undo that? It's the reciprocal.
Yeah.
So you have to multiply both sides by 4/1. So it might have been better to leave it as 15 over 2 times 4/1.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay, but okay, that's good. But to reduce this, you either pre-reduce or you multiply across.
I pre-reduced, and then I ended
Okay,
up getting 30. You have to divide that by 1/4, which equals
no, no, no,
7.5.
no, you've already taken care of that. Like if you multiply by 4 on the left, the left side is now 1.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so I think I'm seeing the issue here. Like, so let's look at some one-step equations really quickly here. Let's say it's 2x equals 8/9, like that. When you multiply the left side by 1/2 and the right side by 1/2, on the left side it becomes just the x.
Mm-hmm.
But on the right, you do have to reduce, cancel fractions. What do you see here? What does this become?
4/9.
4/9, good. Okay, let's try another one before we move to some decimals. Let's say it's a 1/3 x plus 2 1/6 equals 3 2/3.
Nine over two,
You
or
got it.
four and one
Yep.
half.
Yep. Yep. Very good. Very good. Okay. So can you give me an example of a decimal problem you were getting?
Um,
If you have any. I mean, I can make some up, but I guess I'm curious what you were getting.
something like 14.4 equals negative 2.4b.
Okay, so these are one-step equations. Were you getting any two-step equations?
Yeah, but I don't have any problems for that.
Okay, I can make some up here. Okay, let me make some up here. Let's say it's 0.2x minus 1.5 equals 1.75. 1.75. So we'll start with something like this. You've got to undo addition and subtraction first before multiplication and division. And then there's kind of a choice with what to do from there. So you should get 0.2x equals 3.25 to start. Is that okay?
Yep.
All right. Now, I actually prefer to then go to fractions if I can. Like this is one
Yeah,
fifth
but our
x.
teacher doesn't like us going to fractions.
Well, that's just silly. Yeah, great. All right. Well, then I guess there is only one way to go here. Um, you have to remember what goes inside the house and outside the house. Now, in this problem, you're not you don't want to have fractions here. So if you move the decimal over on the outside, you have to move it over on the inside. So this becomes 2 into 32.5. Can you try that from there, please?
16.45.
So it's definitely 16. And then how many times is it going to 5? It goes in
Sorry,
2
point
times.
25. Point 25.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's good. Okay. All right. All right, 0.25 x plus 7.8 equals negative 6.55. No, sorry, let's do positive 6.55. Sorry about that.
2.2.
0.25x equals negative 1.25. Did you get that?
No, I got 2.2.
Okay, so just check that here. You are subtracting minus 7.80 from both sides. it's a little awkward. You do want to do the larger, subtract the smaller.
Oh, I
And
just
the, and
subtract 7. Oops.
yes,
All right,
we
that would
would
make
love it.
sense.
We would love it if it were that straightforward. But it is not.
All right.
Now you have to divide. Go ahead and take a look at that,
X equals
please.
-5.
Yeah. All right. So I was able to finally find a worksheet that kind of has some workable problems like this. These are hard to find that work nicely. Are you allowed to use a calculator at all or all by hand?
Yes, we are, but with these, I find it kind of impossible because calculators don't have equal signs.
Uh, for this one, like the reason I was asking is just you might want to double check your answers if you're working them out by hand each time.
Yeah, I will. X equals 4.7.
Very good. So like I said, I found a few more on this page that were reasonable for us to do. They don't, they're not repeating decimals. I don't know if you ever see those, but are you ever mixing fractions and decimals in any of these?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll do some of those next. Or I guess I should also ask, is there anything else you want to cover besides two-step equations with decimals and fractions?
No, not really.
Okay.
10.66.
That was double check. Your if the answer is 16.6. Did let's just double check here. When you subtracted,
Oh, yeah, it is. My bad.
yeah, I'm thinking maybe you just were off by a placeholder there. Um,
My brain for
okay,
one of them saw 90 instead of, sorry,
okay.
900 instead of 90.
All right. Now here's a problem I saw. I just want to see if this might be something. that you are working on? I mean, is this at all a problem you might have seen where there's kind of a decimal, but a different thing here? These aren't really two-step equations, they're kind of different, but
Yeah, I have seen these.
okay. So you want to undo the fraction first. You remember that? So you multiply both sides by 5.2. On the left, it does undo the fraction. So you're left with k minus 2.6 equals 5.2, and then you would add 2.6 to both sides. K would equal 7.8. You say you've seen something like that? Yes, no, maybe. So let's try another one here. Let's say it's x minus 0.25 over 0.4 equals 18. Could you go give this one a try for me, please? 'Looks like you're currently muted, which is no problem for me, but just let me know when you got your answer.
Oops, my bad. I didn't know I was muted. Oops.
It can happen pretty easy. I do it a lot and I don't even notice. So yeah, whenever you transfer, no rush.
7.48.
4.5.
Oh,
What did? Yeah,
yes.
you're really close. I didn't want to. Did you
No,
get? You got?
I got the right answer. I couldn't read
Okay.
it right. I made my
Yeah.
5 like an 8.
All right. 7.45. Very good. Okay. So let's try a couple more here. Let's say it's 2.5x plus 3/10 equals minus 9/20. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. It's got enough sort of oddities to it. Um, you will have to convert something fraction to decimal, decimal to fraction at some point on this one.
What? Sorry.
You're gonna have to convert fractions to decimal at some point in this problem, or decimals to fractions. Um, but you can either do it now or later, or I would work it as is. Like I would move the fraction over, combine it, then decide how I want to handle this.
I'm confused on. I've gotten to 2.5x equals 0.75. I don't know what to do about 2.5.
It's a negative 0.75, right?
Yeah.
So there's two options. You can divide or you can convert these both to fractions. Since these are kind of nice fractions, I might consider that. That's option one. If you're more into the dividing thing, it just makes it kind of nastier with what you do. It's inside the house, outside the house. It's not 2.5. You have to change that to 25 into 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just harder. I mean, it's like, okay, that's 3 times 0.3, and then you get the negative. Or you multiply by the reciprocal, 2/5, 2/5, and you get x equals, um, these cancel, -3/10, which is minus 0.3. Either of those are
All right.
pretty good here. Okay,
Yeah.
let me do one more. Got one more here for you. I actually do have to stop at 7. So -3/5 equals 2x plus 4/5. Sorry, 4/10. Sorry, that's why I didn't mean there that 4/10. Okay, let's try that one, please.
X equals -1/2.
All right, we're going to stop there for today. Very good. I hope that helped get you ready for it.